You're listening to KHTS AM 1220 with He Said, She Said, the most spoiled husbands here on. And
most spoiled husband in America.
And
Proud
his
of it,
wife,
too.
Ellen.
Yeah, his wife.
And the wife.
I've been relegated to his wife.
And I'm proud of it.
Okay, but Coach, you were just,
I did something I'm proud of myself today. I'm conscious of my weight. Everybody's trying to lose weight. I don't know what I'm trying. So I do radio interviews every day.
Oh, because he's very important.
Well, in my own world, I'm important.
In your own head.
Tunicville.
Right, in Tunicville. That's where I live, in Tunicville. So I had to rush out real quick.
The bus picks him up and then drops him off for dinner at night.
Do I have a mouse?
It just makes a circle in the cul-de-sac and takes him right back
a little
home.
mouse right over here.
The bus just goes round and round in the
And he ends up
cul-de-sac.
back at home and he thinks he did a radio show. he thinks he
Drops him off
vlogged all
for
day.
lunch, picks him back up, drops him off for dinner.
The bus driver just tells him that and he gets back out of the bus.
Hey, we have thousands of people that listen to our show, so big shout out to. We're honored that you even take the time. This is a great station.
Okay, wait.
All right.
So what did you do?
So what did you do?
So
that
I
you're so
ran
proud
over
of?
to Wendy's. Wendy's has my favorite.
Goodness.
I did. They have that quarter pounder. I'm
Oh
telling you.
my
A quarter
goodness!
pounder comes from
Do
McDonald's.
you know how many calories? So I'm looking at the calorie
Are
thing.
you sure you were at Wendy's and not
Stay
McDonald's?
with me, girls. I'm trying
No
to tell you
quarter
what.
pounder,
I'm
though.
proud of myself. So
Okay.
the calories were like 1,000 calories, and then I can never order one thing. It's like I ordered 10 nuggets, another 1,000 calories.
Please
So-
say you didn't eat them. You shared them with the
No,
bus.
I ate.
You shared it with the bus driver.
I ate like 5 of the chicken nuggets, threw them away, and I only ate half of the hamburgers. So I'm real proud of myself.
So it was only
So it's still a-
1,500 calories.
Yeah, so it's still
probably around 600 for
Oh,
lunch.
and you got a Diet
you're
Coke,
deluding
right?
yourself.
No, I haven't had diet. I haven't had any soda pop
Soda
or
pop.
Okay.
coffee for 2 years now. Why do you think I'm so happy? Because I gave up
Because
coffee
you
and
eat at
soda
Wendy's?
Because you eat at Wendy's. That
And you
makes
get on
you
the bus?
happy. And then you get on the bus.
The bus takes you to
Bus
Wendy's.
goes round and round.
No, those are the wheels.
Oh, the wheel.
pop. Justin,
You were definitely at McDonald's, just so we're clear here.
Yeah.
no, it was Wendy's.
They don't
Well,
have
they
a
don't
quarter
have a
pounder.
quarter pounder.
And I don't know if they have a 10-piece
No,
chicken
it
nuggets,
said
too.
quarter
20,
pound
isn't
at
it?
Wendy's, and they do have a 10-piece. I'll take you over there. All right, I'm buying you lunch one day at Wendy's.
He gets a special ordered.
Okay.
So we were going to talk a little
It's
bit.
okay, incidentally, he can't drink, but it's okay for you two girls to be intoxicated while you're on radio.
We're not intoxicated.
No? Okay.
That was really silly.
No? I don't get a point for that?
No,
No,
you
you
just
got
lost
negative.
every point you just had.
All right, this is a kind of an interesting subject, I think.
Well, yeah. Can you like someone that you don't respect, and in the same thing, can you respect someone you don't like? And I know you guys were talking about it. So go with the first one. Can you respect someone that you don't like?
You know, after your mommy brought it up over the weekend.
Because what was your first response?
No,
Absolutely
I said,
not.
No, I can't do that. But
I went, really? I said, you play poker. Do you like, respect, and trust every guy at the table?
honey, it's nobody's business what my hobbies are. We don't
Well,
share
apparently
my
you think that
hobbies.
we go out
apparently
drinking
our-
every day.
Well, I like the fact that you girls drink. Anyway, back to. So there are probably people in life that I respect and I don't care for, like the doc. Well, how about the doctor that did our
touch me.
colonoscopy? Don't touch you. How about the doctor that did our
I
colonoscopy?
didn't like him, and I didn't respect him.
And I don't even want to talk about this. So you guys move on. You find a different
That was
doctor.
hilarious. Both of us. Never mind.
Yeah,
Listeners
never
don't-
mind.
Justin and I are
Moving
walking
on.
out.
That was a memory. That was a hilarious
Not a
memory.
good one.
No?
Okay.
Okay.
Pick
Did
something
that
else.
memory hurt?
Okay. So you're at the table.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like all the people at the table?
No.
Do you respect them?
Some I do. Yes.
Do you respect some you don't like?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like some you don't respect?
Whoa.
You know, that's the one that you caught me on because I first said no, but then I thought, you know what? There's a couple of guys I play poker with that are funny. Like you said, they're funny, but I don't respect them because I know what they do outside the poker room. And that doesn't fit my.
So you like them in the situation
right.
that you're
you.
hanging out with.
Perfect. Yeah. I don't like their lifestyle outside the poker room.
But I think that's kind of different.
Because some of them are cheaters. I mean, they cheat on their wives, and that doesn't sit well with me.
I'm glad to hear
It
that.
better not.
Yeah.
No, it
But I
doesn't.
think that's a different situation when you're talking about the poker room and in that. I think the question's more relevant in the sense of the people that you're with all the time. Do you have do you have to like them, to respect them, or could you just respect without liking?
It's a great question, honey.
It's a tongue twister, too.
I think in the moment, I'm going there to, let's say I'm a recreational poker player, so I'm going there for recreation. I don't have a lot of expectations. So I think just in that couple of hours, the 3 hours that I play, if they make me laugh or we're talking about politics or something, I'm okay with it. But then I don't want to be their friends. I don't want to go to have lunch with them. I don't want to see them. Does that make any sense to you? Like, you're involved with a bunch of mommies.
Yes.
Is it okay to say your daughter's in cheer?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I respect, I would say probably 90%.
No,
90%.
You don't like everybody there.
No, I respect probably 90% of them. I would not say that every person within the cheer, I mean, geez, we're at 80. There's 80 cheerleaders out there. Can I say I like every single mom? No. But for the ones I do know, I do respect them. But
you wouldn't have them over for dinner?
No.
No, okay. You're really picky. I mean, because you come from your mother's womb, and you and your mother are two of the pickiest people.
Well, but here's the thing.
Planet.
I am throwing.
The fact that you like Justin is unbelievable.
Well, Justin's cool.
Okay.
I might vote Ellen off and just keep Justin.
Off the island.
Oh, but looking at the fact that I am throwing a pretty large Halloween party. Do I because I like these people or respect them, do I have to invite every single one of them? Because some of them I do respect, but I don't like, and I don't want to hang out with that night.
Time out. So everybody that you invited,
I like. Yes.
Do you respect them?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
And that's how I made my decision of the list. I don't want to have a party with people that I don't care for, and I just invited them.
Just because you were required to?
Now,
yeah.
Can I just say something on the air? Don't you want to give a disclaimer that when somebody comes to your front door on party night that there's something that's going to happen that literally could scare the crap out of somebody?
No.
I know what it is. I don't want to give it away, but
there's a couple things.
Yeah.
I know, like
you don't want to have any disclaimers.
No,
okay.
I'm not. It is what it is.
I'm going home early. I'm not a big Halloween guy, so.
You're not a big party guy, period. You always go home early.
It's because you don't like us, nor do you respect us.
No, I love you. I love you. I respect you, and I like you. But I'm just not a big.
Well, then you should have respect
costumes,
for this. You should have respect for how much effort I put into this party and like me enough to stay.
I do, but Julie, your sister, doesn't like me. Doesn't like clowns or costumes.
I only have one clown at the party. Don't worry.
Oh boy,
only one.
Julie is Julie's not a clown person.
Is this the clown? Is that the clown? No. No.
He wasn't pointing at you. Don't worry.
No,
it was
the
bus driver. It was the bus driver.
No, but your sister does not like clowns or costumes, so I'm surprised that she's able to.
Oh, this isn't a. This is.
Is
she'll
this
be
breaking
fine.
news?
I think maybe remember that's a memory that she had. Maybe she's past that.
Okay, I'll go with it. There's a lot of people. I'm not real fond of costumes either.
Why?
We weren't.
Scares me.
Dave and I weren't either for years. When people invite us to a Halloween party, our first thing was no, I'm not dressing up. When we threw our first party 6-7 years ago, we dressed up. We ended up having so much fun. We did go with what's the comfortable costume, that kind of thing. Now when we get into it, we get a little crazy, a little obnoxious.
One of your best, Lady Champagne.
Yeah, we have fun with it.
Now, what is your costume going to be this year?
I'm not telling anyone on air.
Okay.
No.
Justin, are you a Halloween guy? Are you the type of guy?
Most guys aren't.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I have a problem. I'm not going to take the time and the effort and all the things that goes into dressing up.
So here's what I say to guys all the time. You got a cowboy hat and a flannel. You got a construction belt. Okay, you got a pair of jeans and some work boots and a construction belt. Ooh, look, you dressed
How
up.
uninspired.
Yeah, but the rest, but I'll have the inspiration. But going back, Ellen, you haven't really said anything about this. Maybe you need some friends. You should stop calling them fat, though. Do you? I'm never gonna let that one go.
Oh boy.
Do you have to respect? Do you have to like everyone and respect everyone?
Nope.
No, you don't.
No. There's a lot of people that entertain me, but I wouldn't choose to have them as close friends. If I choose to have them as a close friend, then yes.
Then you need both.
Then I need both. But there's a lot of people out there that are entertaining and they're fun and I laugh and I enjoy the moment. but not taking them home to meet
To meet the bus driver.
Whoa.
to meet the bus driver.
Who are you bringing them home to, girl?
Yeah.
The bus driver.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm driving the bus.
No, you're on the bus.
No, you're on the bus.
Oh, I'm on the bus. You're driving the bus.
No, I'm not driving the bus.
Oh, you're the bus driver. Trust me on this one. All right. So the show is called He Said, She Said on KHTS AM 1220. I think one of the best radio stations in Southern California, and I mean that sincerely. Tell your friends. A lot of great shows. Got to give a plug. I love this station, so I got to give a plug.
You
KHTS.
always do.
All right, so back to this very interesting. Now it's boring, so let's talk about something else. What about no politics today?
You can go
you
to politics.
can go to the politics.
So Biden, I think, might be getting in.
No, I thought they said that just.
So I'm
because
going
he
with
had-
slogans. Riding with Biden is better than.
That's going to be the
I'm a slogan
sticker
guy.
on his bus. It's going to be Biden's going to be
Riding
driving
with
your
Biden
bus.
on the bus that goes round and round in the cul-de-sac.
What does
Wasn't
anybody?
it Friday that he said he had to have done it by a certain hour?
No,
or he said he was
can
going
still,
to.
He can still do it. It's
His
it's coming
son,
to a close.
my guess, his son on his deathbed said, "Dad, you need to run for president." So I really believe he wants to honor his son's last wish. I really believe that. What about who else has a slogan?
I was going to
No
say
one does yet, I don't think.
Nobody has a
there's
slogan.
No, I know that Trump got asked to stop
Make
playing.
America Great Again. That's his
That's
deal.
his.
Well, I know he got asked to stop playing the song. He had the arrow,
Oh,
which one, the Aerosmith song.
yeah.
And Steven Tyler asked him to please stop using that.
All right, so Hillary's makeup person's back, so I'm happy about that.
She's looking better.
So would she ever wear a dress, Robin? I mean, something's.
talking-
Why doesn't she wear a dress? Seriously, I'm a
Because she has ugly legs.
Got it. Okay. All right.
She used to wear dresses.
Is this
and-
politics or is this just criticizing the people?
No,
that are
it's an
running?
observation. We're the TMZ of. Do you ever watch TMZ? Incidentally, it's kind
Yes,
of.
I actually
come
do.
on,
I
admit
do.
it. Admit it.
It's interesting.
It's just on. It's on after. Is it after?
It's
Ellen?
on like around 6:30 to 7 on.
I don't
Channel
know.
11.
It just happens to
No,
pop
but
up when I watch it.
it's interesting. We should do a little TMZ every week, a little something like that.
Too
well,
much
there's nothing
craziness.
that Hillary could do to.
Well, my problem is I don't respect her, nor do I like her. So
Pretty hard to respect, but I'm sure
can't say
there's a lot
about that.
of supporters out there.
Well, I think the Republicans really don't want Biden to get in. I think we could win.
He'll take the stage.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm bored with this.
And
Okay, let's move on. How about
let's go back to my Halloween party.
let's go back to your Halloween party. So
I want
is
you to
anybody
come and I
coming
want-
other than your husband with?
You know what's funny?
I mean, if your husband went out on the street that night, he would be arrested.
yes.
Yes.
in
Even
his
your mother.
costume.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God! I don't know if I can look at him.
You're not. Shh.
Yeah, you're giving away
He's
the
not
costume.
very good. You're not good at.
I know our daughter.
holding your
Our
tongue.
daughter isn't that excited about it either. I think we've already talked about this though.
Okay, so I'm bored with it. Let's move on. How about Cubs?
But wait, but what is at my Halloween party that you do like?
Food.
Okay, that's one. What's your second most favorite thing?
Your children.
You're gambling. Come on, we've got the casino tables going.
Yeah. Well, that's
We've
not
got the
real
we've
gambling.
got-
Well, are you
Oh,
going to have
you-
great
You
prizes?
I
love
have
to win
prizes.
prizes.
Yeah. Are you going to really have
Yeah.
great?
Oh,
If you
yeah.
can have
Great
great
prizes.
prizes, I'll take it seriously.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
No.
I've got
great prizes.
We have a
prizes.
great bartenderess.
We do.
Yeah.
She's been on our
We do.
show before.
Yeah,
Tammy.
Tammy.
Tammy's
Love
gonna
her.
be.
She's such a
She's
great
coming
lady.
in a costume.
Really?
She's investing.
Yes.
She's such a neat lady.
She's gonna take
Tammy
some
Butler, if
time.
you need a bartender, is
Yeah,
this a bartenderess? Bartender?
No, just bartender.
It's gonna make
Bartender.
Once
everything
again, the
into
English
something.
class just didn't cut it.
Oh, also big shout out to Jimmy Picarillo. He's listening to our show today. Big shout out to you. He wants us to get involved with the homeless. Seriously, he came to me.
Yeah, I heard about what he does, and he goes out on Fridays.
You
and-
would never. This guy is not only the nicest man in America, but one of the wealthiest. He has all kinds of vans and trucks and cars. He gets in his white van, goes down to, you know where it is, right?
He goes
Yeah,
down to like
the
the
riverbank.
riverbeds, and he delivers the
Him
blankets.
and his wife buy blankets. They buy food. They buy everything
Well,
you can think of.
I'm going to spin a little bit of controversy on this, though. I don't know if I can agree with it. Now, I don't mind donating to the food pantry. I don't mind doing fundraising, things like that. I'm not so sure.
Robin says, go get a job.
I kind of do.
Well, we talked about it literally at great length yesterday. So you have drug addicts.
And why should I be spending my hard-earned money and to support that.
You know,
If they have enough money to get their drugs and get their alcohol.
After listening to you, so let me say this
So he
to
sold
everybody
you.
that's listening. I'm open to trying to figure out how to help our community because we have a problem that I'm not aware of. I don't drive that part of town. You've
It's a
driven
huge
over
problem.
there.
Yeah, it's a huge problem. And now that winter is coming
Right.
and there's
That's
not
why I
enough
brought the bank blanket.
not enough shelter, these people,
There's thousands of dogs out there too without a blanket
Yep.
and without food.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't choose to be there, and they're not on drugs. And
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you.
I just believe
does
that there's-
every single person that ends up in this predicament in this river, are they all alcoholics? No.
No.
Are they
No.
all drug addicts?
No.
No. So
But some of them, or most of them, or all of them, I will say this, didn't make very good choices. Something happened in their decision making. If they had a job, they weren't.
what if there's veterans down there with post-traumatic
Well,
stress?
that
What if
touches
there's-
my
then
heart.
we need
If
to
they're-
be. Then we need to have them in organizations out here
Yeah.
that support that.
But who's going to do that unless somebody actually goes down there and figures out where these people can get some help?
That's what Mr. Picarillo is going to do for us.
Well, what else can we do?
He's not a psychologist. He's someone who's
he's
giving
a business
Giving his
person
time.
that's giving,
He's giving his
every
time.
Saturday. It's amazing what he does and doesn't tell anybody. He told me because he wants me to help him. You know,
And so Coach says, maybe I'll do that. And I looked at him and I said, you're going to go down to the riverbank. I said, you can't even go to the San Fernando Valley anymore and walk around.
No, you can't. You can't even leave the Santa Clarita Valley. Well, unless you're going the back way out to the Camarillo Gulf.
Yeah,
you can't
it's
even
true.
leave the Santa Clarita
no,
Valley.
it's true. It's true. I have to work on that. I have to work. I'm a little spoiled. Well, I'm America's most spoiled husband. So.
Well,
Hey, but I'm
no.
going to throw this at your wife too. I don't
I'll
see
write a
her-
check. What about you need check writers? You need people that can write a check.
You
right?
do.
So
You can do-
I can give back
A
by
monetary
Your
donation?
mother writes checks to St. Jude's and other charities. So
I do.
Okay, well, I want to see you guys. Let's act.
What are you
on
going to
it.
throw at me?
I was going to say.
Besides
I
a
don't,
big boulder?
I don't see
and
you going down to the
you're
riverbed
big on
to help. and
the dog shelter, whatever that shelter you
The
call
dog
it.
shelter.
What's it called?
they have other things besides dogs.
no
Stake
but-
animal shelter.
So
They
we
have
all do our
bunnies
part.
and-
We all do our part. In
I don't
in
think
small
any of
ways.
us do enough.
I would agree with that. So
I,
what?
I think every single person can do more.
Then I don't think I can like or respect you if you don't think you're doing enough.
Well, one of the things Jim said is that if you're not comfortable going down to the river, take stuff to local churches. That
Church, yeah.
churches
Yes.
find ways to help people. So I'm okay
When
with
I was
that.
telling Mom that when she was telling me what Jim was talking about, I see quite often when you're smart and final, you'll see a lot of people from the church in there, and you look in the cart and you're going, you don't know they're from the church at first,
Right.
and you look in the cart and you're going, why do they need 20 things of that and 20 of that? And then you'll find out later it's because they're donating it through their church to the food pantry, and I think that's probably an easier step for most people who aren't out there yet.
I think the bottom line is that disadvantaged people in the riverbank, the drug addicts, women in the battered shelters, all of this makes most of us uncomfortable.
Yes, and we're running out of time, but I'd love to talk about that someday. Why do we feel threatened for our safety? Do we feel threatened for our way of life? Do we feel like we're going to catch it? I think in some cases,
Well, for you think you're going to catch it.
yeah. if you have a cold, don't get within 100
Yeah,
feet of me.
he's the
Really.
Howard Hughes of today.
No, I am.
He's a little germophobic.
I really am.
I think you're not afraid you're going to catch it. It's just
Yeah,
it's a
he is.
different lifestyle. It's a
Well,
Is it a
I kind
lifestyle?
of grew
But
up.
why-
I kind of grew up in that lifestyle. So
maybe
yeah,
it's a
I'm
fear for
scared.
you.
It
Yeah,
is.
that you.
We
you're
talk
not
about
gonna-
memories.
Yeah,
Those are bad memories.
That's a bad memory for you.
Yeah.
You're not going to end up back there, but maybe you could make a difference for someone else that they won't.
And will that
continue.
heal? Will that heal a memory if
Every
you make
night,
a difference?
Robin, when I come home, I don't go into the garage first. You know where I go? I go to the front porch to see
look
if
for
your
your
mother's
luggage.
if your mom's put my luggage out
No,
there.
he's looking for the next box from Amazon.
No, he's looking for the cookies that you guys were supposed to make
So
for
let
me.
me ask you a question about Amazon. The other morning I wake up, there's
Moving right along?
No, I wake up in the morning, Justin, there's a limo out front and parked. So I walked up to the limo driver and I said, why are you? He says, I'm from Amazon and we just want to take your wife out for the day and thank her for every day.
And he's going to pick up my son-in-law on the way out, too.
Is there going to be one store left?
Called Amazon.
Really? This scares me. Seriously.
Do you have a one for the road?
No, we're going to take a break right now. We're going to come back with Coach.
I do have one for the road.
Okay,
Well,
you could
we'll
tell
do
us.
that later.
All right.
You guys are everywhere today.
We're all over the map.
I'm getting the bus. I'm going to jump on it and try and head home. You're listening to He Said, She Said, KHTS. All right, Coach, we're going to skip our one for the road. We have breaking news here on KHTS that you're going to let us know about.
AM 1220 KHTS, breaking news.
All right, here is some serious breaking news. The Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station deputies are searching for a man who allegedly stabbed his father near Golden Valley Road and Plum Canyon Road in Santa Clarita. Plum Canyon Elementary School is on lockdown. The 20-year-old man allegedly cut his father's hand, said Lieutenant Tom Brisky with the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. The father's en route to the hospital as we speak. A containment has been established. All right, so that is pretty serious breaking news. Back to our little humble show.
No, that is kind of one for the road. Talking about be one for the road to all those parents out there right now, I think.
Well, our show is live, and we have an obligation to the community to do what's right, and so good luck to everybody out there. All right, so to finish off, one for the road is I've been blogging.
It's all about you again, isn't it?
Well, Robin, this is important.
You wonder where Maddie gets it from?
No, but listen to me. So I think our kids on my blog the last month. If you go to Coach Tunick, you'll read my blogs. Kids need to be educated. Kids needed to be educated differently. I just feel that we need an apprentice program. Not everybody's going to college. And the truth of the matter, statistics, only a little bit more than 50% of all kids that go to 4, 5, 6-year colleges actually graduate. 29% of all kids that go to junior college graduate. So where do the rest of the kids go?
Into the workforce.
Right, but they're not qualified. That's a great answer, and that's true, but they're not qualified to even make a living. That's why we're struggling right now in our economy. Our jobs have gone overseas, so what's left?
Sounds like Trump.
Does it?
Yeah.
No, but I think we just, look, we're teaching the same way we did 50, 60, 70 years ago.
Yes and no. You know, we got that new thing out there called Common Core, which all that did was tell parents, now you can no longer help your kids study or do homework because we don't understand what Common Core is.
Well, Common Core was developed to create standardization of education so the federal government could come into your home, Robin, and tell you how to educate your kids, and I'm against it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Against it.
I hear you saying.
So education should be left to the states, is what you're saying.
Should be left to the states and to our local community. We have so many different.
To the individual.
Yeah, to the parents.
To the parents, to the individual. If I choose,
yeah, but how many parents are actually capable of assessing how their child should be educated?
No, but if we started to ask parents to be more responsible, maybe they would. How about a voucher system? How about allowing...
We tried. It didn't
It wouldn't
work.
pass.
It wouldn't pass. And in even the small areas that actually tried it as a program, it didn't work.
You know why it didn't pass? Because the lobbyists, ladies, we have too many
Special
people with
interests.
too many... Thank you, Robin. Well said. Three points for her,
I
Justin.
think one for the road is thinking about how we do move our children forward and what we're going to do. I know right now if I wanted to send all three of my kids to college, financially, I would not be able to get all three of them through with no debt. And at the same time, who's going to make it into what college and who gets more money and who it's a bouncing around.
Well, the whole college system, private college versus, the public and state. And why? The question is, why go to college?
Well, that's a great question.
Why don't we kind of wrap that up? Why don't
you
we
want to wrap it up?
No. Why don't we come back next week?
Okay.
I want you to talk about some things. One more time, we're going to go ahead and read the report.
Breaking news. All right, serious breaking news. Management has asked me to read this. The Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station deputies are searching for a man who allegedly stabbed his father near Golden Valley Road and Plum Canyon Road in Canyon Country. Plum Canyon Elementary School is on lockdown. The 9-year-old allegedly cut his father's hand and said, Lieutenant Tom Brisky with the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station, the father's en route to the hospital right now. A containment has been established. But let me just say one more time, Plum Canyon Elementary School is on lockdown. So that is live breaking news here on KHTS AM 1220 radio here in the Santa Clarita Valley.
And we thank you for listening to us, from spoiled husband to crazy mom from me. We appreciate you all for listening. We will be back here Tuesday at 2 on KHTS AM 1220.